did a show on Hay House Radio this afternoon, and the interviewer said to me, she said, well, so all those years you were struggling with anxiety and stress, she said, and at what point did you had you never realized in all that time, like, that you could control your own thinking? And I had to say to her, no, for 20 years, I thought I could control my own thinking. And then I realized it wasn't possible. She was like, oh, but to me, it looks so obvious, right? So the questions that are asked in the group are all around this. A lot of them are around this. So we start to see that we can't control thought. And why is this good news, right? So first of all, the seeing that we can't control thought, right? Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself, right? So if you have a pen and a piece of paper around, like just jot down these notes, right? Because I'm going to just give you a series of thoughts and feelings and their associated feelings to have between the hours of 9 and 10. So when we come off this call tonight, I want you to do an experiment, and I want you to think and feel these thoughts, right? So as soon as you come off the call, so say like 9:03, in case you have to go to the bathroom or something first, I want you to think about where you're going on holiday this year. And if you're not, I want you to think about the fact that you're not going on holiday. And I want you to think about it for 7.5 minutes. And then I want you to switch, and I want you to think about the weather. Okay, so that's about, so 7.5, so say 10 past 9. And I want you to think about the weather. And then I want you to think, do that for about 3 minutes. And then I want you to think about the last time you went to the toilet. And I want you to think about that for 43 minutes. Nothing but that for 43 minutes, okay? So write this down, right? So that takes us to 9:53. And then for the last 7 minutes, I want you to think about your favorite dessert, but I want you to think about it for a minute, and then I want you to not think about it for a minute. And then I want you to think about it for a minute, and then I want you to stop that thought. And then I want you to bring it up again. I want you to stop it. And I want you to do that on and off for 7 minutes, right? And then I want you to report back in the group and let me know what you found, right? And I would love you to do that experiment. So during that time period, for those minutes I've allocated you, no other thought should come into your mind at all. You should only be thinking about the last time you went to the toilet for 43 minutes, right? No other thought, okay? So I don't want you to think, oh, I'm hungry, or I'd like to go to the toilet now, or I feel a bit anxious, or I feel really happy, or I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I wonder what my husband's. None of that is allowed, right? I want you to control your thinking and control your experience just for 1 hour, or in fact, see if you can do it just for even one of those sections, and take a real look and see what you can see about your ability to control thought. Okay, I want you to see it for yourselves, guys. I know this sounds like a weird thing to ask you to do, but I want you to see this for yourself.